I was very concerned. That's why I didn't shoot him first. I was like, I don't know if that is. I knew that ice would be real good. Just gotta avoid the KO knife.
Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome in. Hello, Lexi. You came from TikTok? I'm guessing you saw the TikTok of Zane. I have an important question. Are you past chapter 2 in Silas's chapter? So I need to make this bigger. Y'all's chat bigger. So I'm like in chapter 4. I'm almost to Silas's. We're trying to get to Silas's chapter tonight on stream. And so I'll finally be able to meet Silas, and I'm pretty excited about that. I need to figure out how to put my thing back up. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. While it puts us back up there. There we go. Alright, now we can see my computer. Oh no, you're fine. We'll be doing a mixture of story and spicy content tonight. So I'm excited. I'm so glad you found my Twitch, Lexi. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, I feel like I haven't been live in like forever. What is happening? Hello?
I mean, the game's already almost over. Might as well just finish it.
Yeah, it's been like 4 days since our last stream. How's y'all's day been? What are y'all up to? Is everybody doing alright? Is everybody excited to look at sexy men? I'm pretty sure I have to log out, but I need to check in.
You're right on time.
Oh, why is this all the way over there? I had an exam today, and of course, I'm always looking forward to sexy men. Well, good. Come here. I need you to get off my desk. I think it's... Okay, yeah. I need a new stylus memory. Well, what we do on what I usually do is I'll Google them on YouTube, and then we'll just like watch all of them. Which ones have you not seen, Lexi? I have almost all of his. I've missed some of his 5-star ones. Well, just let me know which ones you missed so I can look them up on YouTube. We can watch them together. I don't know if I've seen all of his. I know, right? I'm waiting for them to release more content for him. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Lexi, if you want to add me as a friend on here, you're more than welcome to. Do I have to do this? Let me get out of this dungeon real fast. Okay. I think my game crashed. It did indeed. Alright, well, let me load that back up. It has never crashed on me before. Our Wi-Fi is just doing really bad because there's been a hurricane not too far from here, and so we're getting a lot of rain from it. And so our Wi-Fi has been going out a lot. So if it's laggy at any point, just let me know.
You're right on time.
Am I, Zane? Am I really on time? Could you stop? I am trying to play with sexy men and you bothering me. Get down. Kinsey, so am I using your account to do the chapters? The cat wants in on the hot man. I guess so. I'm gonna put you outside. I'm gonna put you out the door if you keep bothering me. I'm in love with Zane. Up to you. If you don't have the levels yet, then you should. Yeah, I don't have the levels yet. So I will. And then we'll do the spicy content. Okay. I missed yesterday on logging in. I missed a day. I was really mad. I think I have to be level 37. So I need to log out. I think I can just switch it over. I might have to close out and then go back to that main screen to log into your account. I know. What kind of like what happens if I don't log in like every single day? Is there like a penalty or something? Nothing happens, you just don't progress as quickly. Wow, I don't know why I struggled saying that. Forever, baby. Also, you missed the dailies for that day. Did I? Nope, what Kins said. Okay, gotcha. Girl, we are not walking on my keyboard either. Alright. I'll do my dailies after stream, probably. $60? I'm almost level 69. Any gems or goodies that come from the dailies are lost. That sucks. You're almost level 60? Jeez. Wait, Kinsey, what level are you? I'm about to look and see. You have to be like a level 300. Your max level? Wow.
Right on time. I need your help to pass this level.
Day one, maybe. Oh, wow, at the background, dog. Why is your room, like, way bigger? Like, you have so much space. That's crazy. Look at you.
Yeah, I haven't been sleeping much lately. Is it that obvious?
Yeah, it is.
You've been sneaking around for quite a while. Finally gonna talk to me?
I love this background.
Oh, now you've realized it's too late to run once you got caught? It's not too late to let go.
I don't want to let go. Oh, this is Kinsey's account. I'm a vampire girly at heart. I mean, Silas was the whole reason I was obsessed with this game.
Why are you so passionate today? In that case, I won't lose. How about this?
Oh, wait, I have to see him. Can I not switch? Oh, there's so many people. Yeah, I love how you didn't recommend Silas at all. Why do you want to say something? It's aesthetically pleasing. I'm not kidding, but there's actually an achievement for touching him in a particular area like 99 times. You gotta make sure he's the only one highlighted.
It's quite a rudimentary tactic. Is this really where you should be putting in all your effort?
Oh, I'm so dead. Give me a gift.
See? This is how you lure in a kitten who likes feathers. She'll walk into the trap herself. You want to decide? Good. There's a quid pro quo. It'll be long term.
I'm in love with this man. Alright, I gotta switch it back for Kinsey though. She had it on these 3 people. This is her account. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't remember... What is this? Oh, you're in Silas's little area. Okay, so I am in chapter... Is it chapter 4 or chapter 5 that I was on? I know the flower was so cute. I did it on all 4. They were all highlighted. Oh, they were all highlighted? One minute, Zane.
Are you bored? I have something that can help. It seems you can entertain yourself for a while now.
Cute. Are we walking on more content? Are we waiting on more content, Kinsey? Oh. Hey now! I had school, my B. I wasn't able to stream these last couple of days because I had school. I literally had to do 3 tests, 2 different essays, and a lot of homework. Oh, I thought you were referring to me. I was like, I'm trying to go live. Okay, anyways, I don't know. Okay, so this is where Caleb died. And then we were there. We did saying goodbye. I think I'm at Frozen Greetings. I'm gonna look at it and see, and I'll remember or not. Because I think the last thing I did was... It was a really emotional scene with Zane. And I think we got a little bit more lore behind his story and, like, his connection to her. So, yeah, we'll see if this is where I was. Okay, no, I'm farther than this. I'm pretty sure I did that battle. Wait, I'm pretty sure I finished this. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, I'm chapter 5. I press my thumb down on the lock and Grandma's box opens with a light mechanical click. Is that the... Yeah, this is the box that Zane gave her, I think. The lamp on the desk shines over yellowed papers. The ones at the top of the pile appear to contain experimental data with diagrams? Dang, I wish we had more. Lexi, did you ever figure out which ones of Silas's that you've seen and haven't seen? Because, after we do some, story, and then we start getting into, like, wanting to watch spicy stuff, you could just let me know which ones of Silas that you want to watch, and I can get those pulled up. Okay. Yeah, you can add me. Once I'm done with this, I'll pull up my thingy. Observation log. Okay, that moved a little too fast. Observation log. The subject's heart has been stable for the past 72 hours. What? How did I read 24 hours? Preliminary assessments indicate fusion with the ether cord was successful. Guys, I'm not the best narrator, so I apologize for that. Let alone the best reader. AC fluctuation test number 1. The energy fluctuation value of the ether core, or is it ether core? I don't know. Has reached level 2. The subject's heart is stable. Am I the subject? I have his 2-star cards if you want to watch that one. Which one? Are you talking about Silas? AC fluctuation. Captivating lesson, immobilized and within reach. So that's what you have seen or have not seen? Fussing a protocore with a human heart? Why did Grandma have records about an illegal experiment like this? Ooh, theory. Just by reading that. What if Grandma was into some stuff that she shouldn't have been in, and that's why she got killed? And same with Caleb. Like, there's more to the story than them just J-chilling. And that's what got them targeted. I need to go put away dinner real fast. Haven't seen. Okay, we can watch those 3 then. Let me take a picture of that, because I know that chat will move, and then I'm gonna lose it. Like, I'll lose what you said. There we go. It is also the first time I've heard of protocore called an ether core. Could it be related to the one the association is looking for? I jot down the name of this special protocore and continue to read the files. The next few sheets report similar data. The last sheet, however, is handwritten instead of typed. AC fluctuation test number 12. The energy fluctuation value of that ether core has reached level... Is that 7? I think that's level 7 in Roman numerals. The subject is showing abnormal signs. Warning, stop it. The messy red handwriting ends with 3 startling exclamation marks. This looks like Grandma's handwriting. As I read the documents, a feeling of dread fills the room. Gender, female, age 7A, evol. Don't know what that is. I don't know how to pronounce that. Some of the names on here I just like cannot pronounce. Hey Brittany! I haven't talked to you in forever, girl. How are you doing? There's no name in the subject information category, but there's enough to make an educated guess. The whatever class evol, could this test subject be questions and answers interlock like chains in my mind. Okay, new screen setup. Thank you. I'm good, sis. How are you? I'm doing alright, but it's been a pretty long week. Had a lot of school stuff to do, so it's good to be back streaming. The sweet grandma I knew has revealed a side of her I didn't know she had. See, I knew it. Could the test subject in these records be me? That's what I was saying earlier. As the initial shock subsides, I hesitate for a moment, then pick up the phone to call the only person who might have an answer. AK, probably Zane.
Did something happen?
As I suspected. Looking cute as always. Zane, I need to ask you a question. Seeing the urgency in my voice, Zane's voice also becomes serious.
I'm listening.
It's about my heart. Is the protocore fragment in it the same as the ones in other protocore syndrome patients? Don't tell me he knows more than he's let on and he's lied to us. Zane, you can't be doing all that, bro. I just went through this stuff Grandma left me. The voice on the other end of the phone is silent. Zane seems to be thinking about how to respond.
It certainly is a strange core fragment. After reviewing your condition, I've tried to find similar cases. But as far as I'm aware, you're the only one.
Is that because it's the ether core? What? You're my primary care physician. Grandma also entrusted you to give me these papers. She must have a good reason.
It's only been 6 months since she passed.
It's already been 6 months from the last chapter.
Aside from
Jeez.
its name, I don't know much about it. The fragment in your heart has been there for a long time. Perhaps there's someone who can provide us with information. You remember Dr. Noah?
Girl. The person Zane is talking about was the previous chief medical officer of Oxo Hospital. He's an old acquaintance of Grandma and Zane's teacher. He is also the first doctor to treat my heart disease. If anyone knows something about the files Grandma left, it's him.
Dr. Noah is currently doing a personal research project in Snowcrest. If you want to, however, the weather in that area has been quite unpredictable as of late. The train to Snowcrest is often unavailable. I suggest visiting him in 2 weeks.
Alright, I'll think about it. I try my best to sound nonchalant, but I already made my mind up. This is so This is a really good romance game. 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so that was that.
So you're already in the Arctic? Did anyone go with you?
Don't worry, I'm just going to relax at Snowcrest. I'll be back in a few days.
Really? That's good. If you kept working so much, they'd need to install an anti-workaholic mechanism in the watch.
Not an anti-workaholic watch.
Have fun on your vacation.
Yeah, I'll get some souvenirs for you. I end the call with Tara. Outside, the blizzard has stopped. Sky appears more vivid in other places. The dazzling blue hues cascade past the snow-capped mountains.
Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to inform you that the next train to Snowcrest has been cancelled. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Well, that's tragic. Hearing the announcement, the people on the platform dragged their luggage back to the waiting room and grumble. After getting Dr. Noah's contact info from Zane yesterday, I immediately scheduled a meeting for today. Watching the time tick away on my phone, I approached the counter, unwilling to give up on my journey. Jeez, so much reading. Excuse me, are there other ways to get to Snowcrest besides taking the express?
We still don't know if the train has been cancelled because of the weather or for another reason. For your safety, please wait.
1 cheesecake and 1 croissant, please. Thank you.
That's Zane! I know that voice anywhere. A familiar voice reaches my ears. Surprised, I turn around and spot Zane at a cafe nearby. I forgot this is not my account and I'm taking so many screenshots. I'm so sorry, Kenzie. I forgot it's not my account. And I'm taking screenshots. His fingers pause over the glass display. Zane looks at me, but he doesn't seem surprised.
It's you.
It is. I immediately regret calling out to him. I try to suppress my guilt and wave at him. I pretend it's just a normal day. Girl, why are you here?
There's been a new development in Dr. Noah's research. He asked me to visit him a week ago.
Interesting. After answering my poor excuse of a question, Zane's gaze shifts back to the freshly baked bread on the counter.
He's not as young as he used to be and can't always do things alone anymore. I help him whenever I'm not too busy with work. Would you like to eat something together?
Anything for you, Zane. If there's any Zane girlies in the chat, this one's for you. Thanks. I'll get a sandwich then.
Sir, the 2 lattes you ordered are ready. Here are to go.
As Zane is about to pay, I beat him to it. It's on me. Since we're both stuck at the station, why don't we keep each other... I noticed the 2 lattes on the counter and suddenly realized there's something off. Why did you get 2 lattes? He makes a soft It takes one of the lattes from me. The hot steam shrouds the smile on his face. I don't know if I said that word right, but...
Did I say we met by chance?
I almost read his line. Girl. Hold on, guys, while I take my cat and put her out. Alright, I'm back. Okay, well that finished. Sorry, I'm back. Oh no, you're fine. I had to get up literally a second ago to put my cat out. Zane looks like this idol from NCT. Send me a picture on Instagram DMs. I'm so ready to get to Silas's chapter so bad. Literally everyone has been making me wait. So because if I skip halfway, like if I skip half the chapters straight to Silas's, it's not really gonna make sense. Did my game just crash again? It's probably because my husband is playing Valorant right next to me. Alright, well... Let me... restart the game. It'll take like 2 seconds, so hold on. We're like powering through these chapters pretty fast. I think I'm on chapter 6. Or 5, actually. They're like pretty short. New 4-star Xavier memory, Enlightenment. I'm down to do that. Is it good? Forever, baby. Oh, let me know in the comments if I need to turn the sound up. I didn't think about that.
Have you ever seen a torch in the dark? It beats like a
Oh, Silas, you're so hot.
Is this really where you should be putting in all your effort?
It looks like... It looks it, yeah. Let me look. Let's see. Oh, this one? What is this one called? I need to get Silas some new clothes. Oh, that's Felix. I literally have said that so many times to Kinsey, who is also in the chat, and she fights me on it all the time. I literally say he sounds like him and he looks like him.
There are many ways to prove a person's innocence. The simplest method is...
I know I'm not the only
speaking
person
while
that does that.
maintaining eye contact with me. I don't have a habit of bowing to anyone.
Oh, we know. Click the button under the shop in the per minute banner. This. What am I doing? Is it this with him thing? What is this? I didn't know she had this. Which I need to look on my phone and see the ones that you haven't seen. Let's see if Kinsey has them. Captivating lesson. Okay, so she has captivating lesson, immobilize, and wait, sorry, so she has all them. Wait, is this the one where she measures his body? That's how you sort by all the memories you collected. I really want to watch some of this content. Okay, well, I know Kinsey really wanted me to do some story, but there's one Xavier memory that we were doing, and I remember I like was tweaking after we watched it. I can't remember which one it was. Okay. Do you not have any memories of Silas, girlfriend? I have night plums. I could share that with y'all. Oh, I need to put my Discord in the chat so you can join it. I have a chat community. Let me post it. And I'll post it in the Twitch chat. So you can share it. Alright. I posted, I pinned my Twitch chat so you can send all of your Love and Deepspace content. Someone in the chat, Kinsey, oh, I don't know, hold on. I'm asking her if I can show this. Alright guys, it's time for spicy content. So, for going spice, did you know the guy who voices Silas also voices... Wait a minute. You're joking, right? In Demon Slayer?
You mumbled something interesting in your sleep. You want to know what you said?
That's crazy. And the fact that they both have red eyes and have white hair, I see the trend. It's real. That's crazy. Okay. Wish. We need some spice up in here. You gonna give it to us? Can I do this in here? I don't think she has this. It says that she owns it, I think. No, she doesn't. Kinsey girl, I gotta search through all my liked TikToks though. I can share TikTok how I learned these things. Yeah, because that is wild because I love that anime. Alright, we're switching over to spicy content of Love and Deepspace. And for anybody who wants to know that's just joining in, we do it on, we just look this stuff up on YouTube because we ballin' on a budget. So, switching it over. What's one of the ones that you wanted to watch? Immobilized? Oh, that's the first one right there.
Okay, now we're at 8.5 million. Do I hear 9 million? All right, 9 million from Mr. Jung.
It's not like I can remove it lying down.
His voice, man, his voice.
Mr. Silas of 6145 has directly called the capped price. Sold!
Ask. I'm also curious. I don't often get to take vacations, and yet here I saw a familiar face. You didn't book the entire hotel. I have the money, and they had a vacant room. Why can't I stay here? We can go together, probably. All you can do is pray for divine intervention. Remember, piety is key. How? You were sleeping the last 2 times it untethered itself. You even pinned down my arm. It was very inconvenient. That sounds more like superstition than science. Do you expect me to lull you to sleep? It's 2:30 p.m., sweetie. Time for bed.
Oh. This man.
Rock-a-bye, baby.
Oh no, not
on
his
the
singing.
treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
Please stop singing.
When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall.
Yeah.
At the very least, Luke and Kieran gave a round of applause.
For pity. This is so funny.
As if. I give you an inch, and you take.
Absolutely.
Is that so? But I can.
Yeah, but you're like...
Close your eyes and stop talking. Today's patience is wearing thin.
He's so sassy. Oh. The way he looks at you.
With you around, I've already gotten plenty of rest.
Oh. The music changed.
Why isn't it tethered to both your hands? What did you do? How do you explain this, then? What a clever metaphor. You know, sweetie, the more snake's prey tries to escape, the more tightly it gets strangled. Maybe the evol linkage got shorter because you were thinking of getting rid of me just now.
No. Okay.
6:30, give or take.
I think we're all zoned in on Silas right now. Not the sunglasses, bro.
Does this mean I can snoop around if it's all your stuff? Taking your own stuff doesn't count as stealing, by the way. Someone's about to walk in.
Give me a moment. I'll grab my coat first, and then we can go.
It's about to happen.
Why are you rushing? Or are you using this opportunity to avenge yourself?
So fine.
Are you ordering me around?
No. Don't look at me like that. Please don't look at me like that.
Stay right there. Shh. She's coming. I did nothing wrong. And if we meet, we can say hello to each other. You think we're safe now?
Did I put it in the closet? Or in my suitcase?
Anxious? Then close your eyes.
Huh? Why can't I open the closet?
Pretend you're a coat that doesn't breathe or have a heartbeat. It should be easy.
What?
Don't move, then.
Hold on, let me try again.
If we're discovered, it might be better just to confess. Your mental fortitude's terrible.
Thanks.
How did her phone end up... Oh, so my coat was here. I got it. Let's head on over. I'll find someone to fix the closet later.
Don't worry, it was an unknown number. I'm not in the mood to reveal our relationship right
Same,
now.
Lexi, same. Brittany, I don't even know what's going on. Wow. Louise. Wait, where?
Being too close to you is just asking for trouble.
Are they in the chat or something? Okay, I'm gonna do something, and I know everybody has seen it, but since Brittany is here, Brittany, are you here? Because I have something to show you. Are you here, Brittany? Comment yes if you're here. Because I think Lexi would also probably want to rewatch this one as well. Okay. All right. There we go.
Such arrogance. I'm looking forward to it. Perhaps I'm excited and looking forward to it.
You're not?
How do you expect me to respond to your aimless flirtation?
Him in this outfit is like...
I like the look on your face right now. Provoking me is not a wise choice. As a tamer, don't be so stingy.
Gotta turn that up. I know, Brittany, I know! Same, Lexi, same.
Raise the stakes.
Okay! No, Lexi, you don't. With Lexi in this chat, we go unhinged. So say whatever you want, girl.
An angry hunter or a kitten holding a grudge?
I'm tingling in all the right places right now. Oh.
Is that all the patience you have?
I love his smirk.
Overstepping, huh?
Uh-huh.
So, you like when I look at you this way? Memorizing my face? Is that all you've got? If you want to tame me, you'll need more than that. I don't mind spending the whole night with you.
So, how do we feel about that one? My nose is running. Oh, he tingled all the 5 senses. Brittany, was it a lot? In a good way or a bad way? In a bad way. Okay. Lexi, give us more. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you, we should watch the one of Zane. I think it was this one. I think both scenes are in here. Yeah. Well, this one's more like romantic. Oh, wait. I know which one I want to watch again. Wait, what if Silas is there? Because I know there's what was it called? Lost Oasis? Brittany, it was good. It was good. Xavier Spicy. IDK if you know the one. Oh, girl. Spicy Xavier is like a whole nother level. I'm so down. I'm trying to think of which ones me and Kinsey watched that I would love to rewatch that got me and her like cooked. Do you know any good ones? I'm trying to remember. Oh my gosh, we need to watch what's it called? Spicy Xavier Spicy Xavier card. This one. Actually, before we start it, I am gonna go run to the restroom super quick. BRB. I believe you guys could still hear me because I brought my headset with me, so I'm still here. I'm just running to the ladies' room. All right, I am on my way back. I'm here. Is anybody still here? I can't tell. I can't tell on my OBS. So if you're still here, drop a hello. Just before I start and press play. Just seeing if anybody's still here. Hey, Brittany, you're gonna love this one too. So let's lock in for this one. Y'all ready? Also, let me know if the audio is too loud. I can turn it down.
The protocore's protocurves can dull a person's senses. Yeah. It's possible I won't be able to feel you anymore from now on. Strawberry. Or maybe that scent is cherry. Was I right?
I couldn't remember what Xavier cards you had and what you didn't have. And then you left, and so I was like, I don't know which ones. Which ones do you have? Because me and Lexi were trying to figure out what good spicy Xavier content. I know. I just forgot if we watched it on YouTube or not. Kinsey, drop in the comments what spicy Xavier content you have. So, Lexi and I and all of us. You have all of them? Let's see. You have all the spicy, Xavier? Of course you would have all. I forgot because Xavier's your number one. The 3 shirtless ones. Not the 3 shirtless ones. I'm dead. Okay. I'll switch it over to the actual app itself and we'll watch the spiciest one on there. You don't have any Silas ones. Forever, baby.
Your step count kept going up, so I knew you'd appear eventually.
Oh, you're so cute, Silas. Ba-ba. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay. So we do it by Xavier. This one. Date. Recall. Confirm. And I'm pretty sure the quality on here is better too, I think. Compared to YouTube. I'm excited. Yeah. Alright, here we go. You could skip this to lead up if you want. Okay.
You have nothing to worry about. It'll stop when the sun rises. What are you thinking about?
Spicy content. What about you?
Does that mean you only like the bandage?
No, there's other stuff I like that I can't say out loud on the internet, but that's just me though. I can't find this one TikTok. The thermometer meme I sent you is all I'm thinking about, right? Yeah, same. Hold on. Hold on. We're about to get into it. I need to make sure the volume is turned up. We're about to get spicy up in here.
I guess your senses really were affected. Can you feel my touch? Can you smell anything?
I'm smelling something.
Really? You can't smell it? It's similar to my scent.
Uh-huh. The music is definitely
It's good you can still sense a change in temperature.
setting the mood.
You do realize you're blushing, right?
No.
I I didn't expect that even this device wouldn't isolate the protocore's protocurves. Though maybe it's because you were just staring at it for a long time. Don't worry. It only affects the senses.
Shut up. We all know why.
It's good that the protocore hasn't gained the ability to affect emotions. That's not the most frightening thing, though. The most frightening thing is what I'm experiencing right now.
What is that?
At this very moment, I'm trapped by something. Before the rain stops, is there anything you want to do?
Oh, there's a lot I want to do. I know. He's blushing! I mean, we are in your bedroom, so I mean, I have a lot of thoughts that we can do.
The protocore's protocurves can dull a person's senses.
True, Lexi.
Yeah. It's possible I won't be able to feel you anymore from now on. Strawberry.
This is making
Or
me sway in
maybe
his direction.
That scent is cherry.
Same.
Was I right?
This exact card is what made me sway in Xavier's direction.
You need to do it harder. Too gentle.
Say less.
If I still haven't felt it, does this mean I'm a lost cause?
Oh, I know. He loves it. He loves it rough. Ah!
Since that's the case, tonight will be the last time. But your sensory test isn't over yet. Let's do a taste test.
Same. I'm so giddy right now. I'm crying.
One doesn't need that much composure. Something indecent.
Wow. Yeah, Brittany, what? Wow. Wow. So thoughts? Thoughts, anyone? Let's make this night a little bit. We're doing that one. You just. Something indecent. Oh, he knows exactly what he was trying to say. I was thinking something indecent opening the game. I was right there. I beat you to it. Alright, let's do the one that Lexi just said. This one. Alright, here we go. So this is Xavier's bedroom. I was more disappointed about Silas's last. I was too. Xavier's was better. We're skipping this to get to the scene. So this game is just a bunch of romance scenarios, or is there a storyline? Oh no, there's a storyline. There's like chapters and chapters and chapters, and it's really good. Like the actual main story is really good. We're just looking at like the spicy content because everybody's here for the spicy content.
This will be difficult.
I'm just gotta skip this part to get there.
It's still swollen. You better put an ice pack on it. I'll go get one. What's the matter? It's okay. I'm the only one here.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted. I'm putting it on auto.
So, is this why you didn't want me to leave? How come you're allowed to do this, but not me?
There's 4 men on this roster and endless spicy scenes. Well, I have to choose?
Why? Maybe you should try calming down first.
Say less. Everybody take screenshots now. Everybody take screenshots now. There's not an option for me, so get your screenshots in. Can anyone else just stare at this for like, I don't know, the rest of the day? How far you want me to go?
I'm gonna ask you to stop. You really are drunk.
What, where you going?
Is it getting light outside? We can't delay the sunrise, but... we can make the night a little darker.
I'm telling you, Brittany, he's a dark horse. You think he's a softie and he's sweet, but he is kiki. We're doing another one. Oh, we're doing a Zane one. I don't know if what she has of Zane. Because you don't have the ones for... Is anybody in the chat into Raphael? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look up the Zane cards on YouTube to play for everybody. I don't know if everybody's seen this one. Does anybody want to see this one? Because this one's spicy and it had me rolling. Okay, we'll watch this one. It's really good. Yeah. I'm just here to do whatever y'all want. Here we go. Yeah, whenever y'all have any recommendations on what y'all want to watch on Love and Deepspace, I will look it up either on here or on YouTube. His blushing, I love it. I know, same. Raphael's humor is the best. It is steamy. Xavier Solar card. Okay, I'll play that one next. You'll have to tell me which one it is, though.
Something like how to care for a Lemurian would be easier, or would it be quicker to tell you 1,001 Lemurian stories?
I feel like he has the best eyes out of all of them. Imagine these eyes on Xavier. I mean, no, on Silas. Okay. Oh, he's in the bathroom with us? Yeah, and he's apparently wet. Because I see wet dripping down his abs. So we're just gonna kind of skip this part and get to the spicy scene.
Guess who's the one that falls into a trap without realizing it? You can be my caretaker, and I can tell you 1,001 stories.
The water dripping.
I'm okay with every choice you provide.
The nips are weird. They're a bit... Are they small? They're a bit small. The fact Silas said his abs weren't real was so weird.
Or else you'll catch a cold.
Silas said his abs were not real? What? What are we doing? What is this? Oh. Jokingly though, right? He had to be joking. That sounds like a Silas joke.
Do you want me to stay?
The music change.
Do you really want to know?
Sure. Facts, Lexi. I feel like the audio is really quiet.
When Lemurians fall in love with someone, all our senses are committed to perceive them without question.
I can't see these men be asking dumb questions. Facts. This music be making the whole mood like extra like up there for me.
Your way of triggering my senses has only touched the surface.
Wait, are we matching? Seriously, the bracelet and his necklace are matching? Did you just hear him whimper moan in my ear?
Are all humans idiots?
Facts, Lexi.
Someone's intentions are as clear as day.
Which one should we choose? You don't like it or you clearly like it? Two? We're going with two? Am I gonna ban the bot? Yeah. I was supposed to have a thing in my chat that, like an auto thing that, like, gets rid of those. I need to delete it. Hold on.
Only because you're the one doing it.
Also, hey, Newt. Oh no, you're fine, Lexi. They pop in all the time. It is so annoying. I need to mod some of you guys. Just in case I, like, don't notice it.
Then you're warm. I like that. Will you still like me, no matter who I become?
I'm thirsty.
You.
Did we just give him a hickey? Yeah, we sure did. We just gave him a hickey.
If you say so. Join me then. Let's drown in the ocean together.
Y'all. OMG is right, Lexi. Wow, okay. hello, Project Saki player. Welcome in. You're a first-time chatter. Welcome to the community and the spiciness that we've been watching. Also, wait, Brittany, do you like him more than the other ones? And Newt, yes, we were reading some of the main story earlier, and then we got a little distracted, and we've been watching spicy content. We'll get back to the main story in just a second. I think we're gonna watch like a little bit more spice, and then I'll switch back to the main. I don't like saying that much. You know, a lot of people say that. That was so... wow. Yeah, my mouth is on... my jaw is on the floor. I was like... okay? I don't like rap besides this date. You know... I didn't like him until I saw this date, and I was like, oh, he has this side to him? And that was kind of like the same with Xavier. As like I kind of looked at Xavier as like the softie. And then I saw the spicy story parts with Xavier, and I was like, oh. What was the Xavier one you wanted me to do? Was it this one? Please watch Raphael, Your Fragrance. It's a long one, it's not super spicy. No, solar. The solar card. Xavier looks like a softie. Oh, he's spicy. Solar card. What's it called? Is it literally like... Is it this one? Or is it this one? Midnight Whispers? Let's see. Midnight Whispers. Alright, here we go. Remember, where do I go? Hold on. So when I click date, where do I go? But are we just trying to do cutscenes? Because a little content would help with the cutscene. Yeah, we can do a little content. We can do the whole date. Is this it? Fading Night? I'm so confused. How long is it? One moment, guys. Yeah. What's up? What? How long was what? Huh? An hour or so? Oh, jeez. Well, I'll probably do this one last, get the other short ones out of the way real quick, and then we'll do this one. The myths are long. Okay. Oh, hi Pixel, welcome in. I see you're a first time chatter. Welcome to the community. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the follow. Who followed me? Was it Pixel or Project? You made me. Oh my gosh, we reached my 30 out of 30 followers. Thank you. That made my night. I'm trying to keep up with all of y'all's. I didn't know you had so many cards. Oh, this is not my account. This is Kenzie's account. Does anybody like this one? Because this one's a vibe. Oh, wait, no, somebody in the chat wanted to do... Oh, I went back too far. Where is it? This one. Raphael's Fragrance. Here we go. Yeah, your fragrance. I can't even speak. If you have any requests for any like spicy content, or if y'all want to see any type of scenes with a particular character on here, I can see if my friend has it on her account, or usually if they don't, I look it up on YouTube. So if you have any requests, just drop it in the comments and I will go through. Oh, I love this outfit. I forgot that he wore this one. Oh, love this.
I heard you talking about the event. Your hand. Hold still.
Okay. Zane's exclusive tutorial is a good one. Okay, let me take a picture of some of these requests so I don't forget. So I need to do Kenzie's request, the solar card, and then Pixels will do Zane's exclusive tutorial, and then y'all can just keep dropping in the comments whichever ones you want to do.
I don't care.
Kenzie, do you have that one?
What is that? It smells good. And smells familiar.
Wait, what? What's wrong? Did something happen?
No,
I forgot
fine.
I forgot I wasn't
Very
reading
well,
this.
In fact.
We're gonna skip a little forward to get to the cutscene. So I'm gonna put it on auto.
Perfume? You spritzed the perfume sample on your wrist? It's a bit bitter, like fermented plants, but very fragrant. No. I could have sworn I smelled this fragrance before. Let me smell it again. What are you, a cat? I am not a cat. And also, you're not allowed to say that. I just couldn't resist. What is this weird perfume?
Oh.
It must be an allergic reaction. This isn't perfume. How dare they use such underhanded methods to trap me? Who gave you the perfume? Who sent it? I'm not drunk. I just don't like the scent.
Did he just bite me?
Are you trying to run away again?
Pheromone perfume is real, apparently. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm not going anywhere. You're gonna lock me up again. You're with them, I just know it. Don't think I'm unaware of what you're about to do. I won't fall for it again, not this time.
Oh, okay. That was a quick little, okay. Okay. That was cute. Oh, and the music still continues. Alright, we're gonna do... We have a couple from Lexi still. I think she wanted to do Captivating Lesson Within Reach. And then Pixel wants to do Zane's exclusive tutorial. Those I'm gonna look up on YouTube and we're gonna watch them on there. So let me switch over my screen. Okay, so we're gonna close that out. For anybody that's wondering why we're looking them up on YouTube, it's because your girls are balling on a budget. So we go to YouTube. Alright. Zane's... Actually, hold on. I need to do this in order. Did we do Within Reach? I don't know. Within Reach, Silas. Love and Deepspace. No, we have not. Excuse me? Okay. Starting off on a banger here.
You've been staring for a while. Where will you start? And if we keep idling, the steak will get cold, sweetie.
Oh.
Swift and precise, do all hunters have a keen eye? Do you want me to wear large clothes? Try again, sweetie. Do you want me to wear large clothes? Try again.
He's so fine. He is so fine.
I thought you were good at this. Did you measure it wrong on purpose?
The way he looks at you makes me fold like a pancake. He dummy thick. He is dummy thick.
You want to attend dinner with a man wearing these pants? You have such a wide smile. Was it fun? What are you looking at? Are you going to measure my arm, too?
He makes me want to give him puppy eyes. I don't know if it's just me, but every time I look at him, I just like instantly
In any
have
case,
puppy
we're attending
eyes.
the banquet together. Our outfit should match.
Okay. Alright guys, so how do we feel about that one? Cause what? He looks tall. I know, I love wow. Wow. Okay, which one is next? Okay, do y'all want the I sent Zane in Discord? Okay, I'll check the Discord. Oh yeah, anybody in chat who wants to join the Discord, the community Discord, and like send in requests, it's just one big community of like we talk about everything. It's pinned on in chat. Also, do you for this one in particular, Pixel, do you want like the whole like lore to it, or do you want like just the cutscene? And Nunu, I will check Discord in just 1 second. Because some people prefer the lore is good too. Okay. We'll do both. Where are we? Pixel, are you a Zane girly?
Yes, it's why I invited you. And what could I possibly come up with? I wanted to bring a deep space hunter to a med school alumni event so she can learn about surgeries. Would you believe that?
Zane! I was looking at the back of your head for a while. It really is you.
Dr. Steven.
Ah, hello. Are you Zane's junior? Do you also specialize in cardiac?
She's not a doctor. She's a deep space hunter. Who's here to learn about surgeries.
Yes, at first I was Silas,
yes.
but now I'm a Zane girly.
I'm
You
Zane's
are just
classmate.
like me.
Nice to meet
At
you.
first I was also a Silas girly, and then when I went to Zane and on the main chapter and like
Let's
got to
find a
know him
place
a
to
little
sit
bit,
down and talk.
and like I've seen like more cutscenes of him, I was like Zane all the way. I'm in love with Zane. Like, I just, as much as the other ones really give it, and like I can.
Our Zane isn't
I
just a
could see
professional
it.
at work. You guys
Zane
should see
just-
him play pool.
I don't know. Zane just hits
Let
different.
me tell you, Dr. Zane is amazing at both the operating table and the
Silas
pool
is
table.
6'2",
You drank too much.
Zane is 6'1", Xavier 6'1", and Raph is 6 foot. So Silas and Zane
Do
are
you want to
almost
go
the same
somewhere
height.
else?
Sure. Fine by me.
Hmm.
I'll be alone with you.
Ah, you're trying to gang up on me.
We meet again, sir.
Good evening. You don't need to address me as sir.
What's the deal with his one glove?
You taught me a lot of
What's the deal
things
with
during
that?
my residency, sir. I haven't had a chance to properly thank you.
Is there like
If you
more
didn't
behind
do
that?
hands-on
'Cause-
learning, I doubt I would have graduated, let alone become a doctor.
I was only doing what I should have done.
Oh, Zane
mention,
and me
I
are the
didn't
same
do a lot.
age.
Don't worry
Pool, I
about it.
guess. Oh, I'm so
You know,
stupid.
all your former juniors are honored to have been taught by you.
Wow, he must be pretty serious with his pool schools.
I could see you eavesdropping a mile away. Did you find anything interesting? You guess? Do I not treat you well?
It's not uncommon for people who play to where friction resistant. Yeah, I just like didn't think about it. I was like,
If so, then why are you happy?
because I've never seen this one before.
You're smiling.
He is like so sweet, but sexy in like the best way possible.
It seems you truly want to learn about surgeries.
Like he's a nerd, but he's cute and
After
like
all, you're quite good at
compassionate.
acting.
I'm just over here simping hard over Zane. So, don't mind me.
Hmm.
RDK, how old Xavier? Hold on. IDK, how old Xavier is, but Silas is 28.
Where are we going?
And Raph is 24. So he can come to the event prep to slay. He is Zaddy. He is Dr. Zaddy. You can find out this info in with him.
Why are we playing pool all of a sudden?
How old is Zane?
He was drunk and just rambling. Maybe it's because the surgeon has steady hands.
Zane is 26. Okay. He's 27.
Well, I can't give any tips per
27's
se.
my lucky number,
We can play,
so
if you want.
that works out.
This one is more suitable for your height.
I feel like
Have you
all of
played
these
before?
men would age like fine wine. To be like, honestly. But that might just be me.
Strict teachers make outstanding students. Let's start. You have more than enough strength. If you adjust your posture, you'll see better results. We'll work on your posture then. Like this. Place your right foot back. Relax. You're too tense.
This one's cute.
Now you're too relaxed.
Zane is.
Relax your left arm.
I knew
Allow
Kinsey
it to
was gonna
bend
say
naturally.
something.
Your head, right arm, and the cue stick should form a straight line.
I've literally never seen this Zane card ever. I didn't even know it existed.
How is it?
So thank you, Pixel, for
That means it's correct.
sharing this with me.
Don't tilt your head. You messed up your posture again.
Kinsey, is the card that we're
Yes.
gonna watch of
But
yours
are you sure
spicy?
you want to do it?
Or is it like the romantic?
now.
Or I had a lot of. I want that card so bad, but it's limited. I had a lot of idols in mind though.
Your rhythm with the cue stick isn't quite there yet. You need more hands-on
It's
training.
just poke torture.
You should neither be too fast nor too hesitant. Move the cue stick 3 or 4 times, then stop at the point closest to the ball.
I think anything with Xavier
Did you
is
get
just the mixture of like
Keep your eyes
anything and
on the ball.
everything.
1, 2, 3. Stop. Then pull back the cue stick. Snap out of it. Are you even listening to me?
No.
Very good. Just like that. Now strike. I did.
I like this
Your pool
vest
skills aren't so much about technique,
outfit that
but
he's
rather
wearing.
passion. However, your
really
accuracy
cute.
when hitting the ball is good. You're not a total beginner. Perhaps. To be honest, all you need for pool is a steady hand, precision, and a calm attitude. Once you've locked into your target, don't let go.
This music kind of vibey though.
No, thank you. Now, try to determine the most suitable path for the ball by yourself.
Does anyone else think he looks so fine in this
Well
outfit? Like, oh my gosh, my thoughts are going to places it probably shouldn't go.
What do you want?
I need to stop.
Is that all?
I've been watching too much spicy content tonight that my head is just in the gutter.
Provocation doesn't work on me.
I think your mind has to like be in the gutter by default sometimes when you're playing this game. It can't like not
exactly?
be in the gutter. But maybe it's just me and I'm just horny.
Using Q-Rest would be overkill. And this is inappropriate.
Oh, don't look at me like that.
I shouldn't have taught you so much. Enough. What are you doing? Be reasonable. What are you doing? Who taught you to use your teacher as a Q-Rest?
Right, Kinsey?
Is it my heartbeat that's affecting your accuracy, or yours?
Pixel, you did a good job
If you
choosing this
actually
one.
want to learn, I can teach you another way.
Okay. I'm like leaning in with him.
Weren't you just using me as a Q-Rest? Talking about professionalism. Is a bit too late. Why don't you let me show you? Watch closely. I'm only going to do it once.
My jaw is on the floor. Wow. Excuse me? What is this one?
These mushrooms make you feel.
Oops.
These mushrooms make you feel.
What is this one? Does anybody know about this one? I just saw it. I looked down and My jaw nearly locked with how I was like, can my jaw get any longer? It was before I started playing. I wonder if the kiss card. Okay, well everybody in this chat loves kissing. Is everybody down for this one? I'm just like on a spiral of like all of these cards. You lied? You lied to me? How dare you lie to me about a kiss with Zane? This one's cute. Okay. So well, since Pixel is a Zane girly, we'll do it. I'm just kind of bouncing around from guy to guy, just to keep it, you know.
Face closer.
This is hold on. This is around the time the one with Xavier and our dress on the floor one. I remember people analyzing this. What you mean dress on the floor? There's a dress on the floor one? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Your body, too.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, I need to check what you sent on Discord.
Someone thinks this is special treatment.
Good night, Kenzie. I'll see you soon.
Can you play more?
I hope to see you in stream tomorrow.
It appears someone has become more intoxicated. You know, if I was as rough as you are when dealing with my patients, I would be sued for sure. Oh, now you're pretending nothing happened. It's a shame. I can still feel the pain from your headbutt.
Tender night. Wait, is that where he
You're too
throws
drunk
us
to
on the
even see me
floor?
straight.
I can't believe how down bad we are for these
Some
men.
people are bleary-eyed when they're drunk. Want a closer look?
But it really be like that sometimes.
Are you sure? Forget about that. I'll try something else. Close.
Wait, his voice sounds so different than it does like now. Is it a different voice actor?
I didn't trick you this time.
Is it a different voice actor? He sounds different. Is anybody down to watch the Zane one that is pretty recent? I'm missing 2 to 3 5-star cards for each guy from the time before I played. Well, that's okay because a lot of people are coming in and joining and just like they're showing me cards that I've never seen before from people that have been playing for a while. Okay, let me find it. Zane. What is his new one called? What is Zane's new? Where we shave his face. I don't know what it's called. Hidden motive. Okay. Hidden motive. Is this it? Misty Invasion. Okay.
There are those who skip dessert, but
We
when
will watch this
Ghirardelli
one.
chocolate chips make cookies this
Of Zane. Let's get ready.
I was there too. It was really scary. The wonder was descended from the sky. But in a split second, he got taken down by a young lady with a single shot. She stands over there. Her face is covered in blood.
Her injury looks serious. She might need a few stitches.
Yeah, I've seen this one once or twice. But I'm kind of like circling through
Hello everyone. This is the International Hunter Channel.
I'm like circling through some of the content that people, because some people haven't seen these new cards, so I'm just like watching them again for them. And then anybody who has like a request for like a certain card will we'll pull that up.
Just an hour ago, this young hunter bravely rescued a brother and sister trapped in the debris. The situation back then must have been extremely dangerous. May I ask what you were thinking about when your
this
life
one of
was hanging by a
Zane
thread?
Is what really kicked it off for me. Because I hadn't seen this side of Zane
Her
yet.
wound needs to be treated immediately. Make way, please. Hey, can you hear me?
I was wondering, I was like, why is it blurry?
How exactly did you get injured?
Me too, I became a Zane girl here. Yeah,
understand.
because I literally was like... Because he was very kind of like monotone and like standoffish, and I didn't really understand his humor or like his personality. And then like this came out and I watched it and I was like... Oh! You got a different side to you, Dr. Zaddy. So literally everyone in chat calls him Dr. Zaddy.
Today's threat index has dropped into a safe range, and the protofield is gradually returning to normal. The disaster is expected to end ahead of schedule within half a month.
Did you end up getting an annual travel pass from hospitals around the world?
It's cute how he's like a nerd and such
When
a
I administer
softie.
the anesthesia, it will
And then
hurt a
he
little.
just comes out of the woodworks and he's just
Currently, there are no objects embedded in your wound.
so
Doesn't
spicy.
appear to
It
be
just like
infected.
it's so unhinged.
After debridement, it can be stitched.
Yeah. I'm not too far. I'm
is
in
it?
chapter 5 in the main story. I'm not. It's
It's a
not long
coincidence.
after Caleb and Grandma died. We were watching a little bit of it earlier, but then we all just kind of wanted to go and watch spicy content, so I
The
switched to
frontline
spicy
hospital's
content.
doctors are assigned as needed. It happens I'm
chapter
the
are
only one
you,
available at
Pixel?
the moment.
Or have
Don't
you finished? Or are
question
you
the
caught up?
hospital's decision. Many who have passed away on the battlefield lose their lives because their wounds weren't treated in time, which led to infection. This can result in a series of complications such as skin ulcers, tetanus, sepsis, and even septic shock. For the next 48 hours, avoid contact with water. Don't eat anything spicy and refrain from intense exercise.
Aw, hi, Mystic. You finished it? So you're caught up?
I'm going to work now.
Mystic, are you done playing games? Or what are you doing? You're done? Are you going to bed? Or are you just chilling? Going to watch anime or clean? No! Don't leave me. If anybody's wondering, Mystic is my my husband. That is why I keep looking over there, because his desk is in here. Why don't you stay in here and watch anime?
Miss, can you tell me again how you caught me as I fell? You're so strong.
You bet I am.
Sir, over here. She's going to show me her abs.
Also, for anybody in the chat, if
Don't get too excited.
you missed
Her
the
abs are
first
disappointing.
half of this live stream,
Could you
I
please
put
lift your
all
foot?
my
It's time for a checkup.
full Twitch streams on my YouTube. So, and my YouTube link is in my bio. So if you want to follow me on YouTube,
Wait for me in treatment room number 5.
all my Love and Deepspace Twitch streams will be there. Oh,
I'm
excuse
simply
me.
upholding my responsibilities to every patient.
Sorry for the ads.
Rather than sitting in the lounge, this is a more effective stress reliever for me.
Hey, Lexi.
Seeing you sitting
I'm gonna
before me,
skip it.
healthy and in a car. Why aren't you saying anything?
Okay. Thank you for the content. Of course. I was just letting chat know that if you weren't here from the beginning, I put all of my Twitch streams on my YouTube channel in case people like
What are you
missed the
doing?
first half. So if you wanna see any of those, my link to my YouTube is in
I'm
my
sorry to disappoint you,
Twitch
but I
bio.
don't have such a thing.
His abs be ebbing.
The external power source is here. You're looking in the wrong place. What do you want? Is shaving the first step in this routine? I don't dislike it. Understood.
This
I won't
music
move.
is like.
This your exclusive service? Almost there. The
What
chief
you
surgeon can
mean,
rest.
almost
I'll do the
there?
finishing touches.
Why is there a countdown?
Is there anything else you want me to do?
anything and everything. His robe is so pretty. I know. Oh?
What did you use? It has a fruity scent. Why does it smell sweeter than usual?
Is he rubbing his face on our boobies? This one's called,
Do I look like I can work right now?
Misty Invasion, I think.
I'm working and not allowed to do anything else. Well then, what exactly do you allow me to do?
He got big ears. Not the big ears. You're so cute.
That call you received this morning, did someone tell you something?
Mystic, how do you feel about us simping over pixel men? Yeah, Mystic, why you gotta be like that?
The individual you speak of wouldn't happen to also be named Zane, would he?
Oh, you got my heart thumping.
It's important to say goodbye to those who are left behind. You're not allowed to leave without saying.
What is this one?
When Zane and I leave the banquet, the night rain has stopped.
Oh, I
the
think we
ground is
watched this
dimmed
one.
as we made our way.
Tower of Secrets. What is this one? Is this a thingy? Oh? Oh? I'm sad I didn't get this memory. Girl, that, yeah, it's okay. That's why we look up a lot of them on YouTube. Because I just got this game like 2 weeks ago. So I missed like all of like Misty Invasion and like No Defense Zone. So I've been having to look them up all on YouTube, or like I'll use my other friends' accounts that has them. Where do you pull things? What do you mean, where do I pull things? It's his lore. You said like gold stars or something. Yeah, so you have to either get lucky and get these cards, or you can spend money to get these cards. But if the time has already passed, because some of these are on deadlines, and then they don't come back out for you to like put them on your shelf for like a while. So you're just kind of like SOL. So that's why I just have to YouTube pretty much all of them, and then I'll get recommendations from like Newt Newt. She sent me her entire list to scroll through. People in chat give me recommendations, and we just go to YouTube because it's literally the same thing, because everybody posts like, well, I just realized that this video is 48 minutes long. This must have been a really long card. I'm not going through the story only because I'm not done with the main story yet, so I don't want to spoil anything for myself. That's a lot of pixel men. There's only 4. Well, and you, Slim Pickings.
Astra's punishment.
This app came out in January, so they're trying to get content out as much as they can, but they're taking forever. Apparently, they're making another guy right now, but Silas just came out in July. I don't know this one. And I don't understand the lore behind it, but I'll find out later. Excuse me? Is he dying? What's happening? Wait, am I spoiling for myself? I'm only on like chapter 5.
Dangerous. I won't be able to control.
He's being punished?
Leave. Now.
Control what? I've never seen his, like, evolve.
I cannot die.
Does he die?
This agony I've experienced before.
Myth cards are story adjacent. This is kind of a alternate reality, his past. I don't really know how the storyline works. Not me having to come back to tell you that yes, you were spoiling. Wait, Kizzy, how'd you know what I was watching? Wait, so should I not watch this? Am I spoiling? Mystic. Okay, alright, then we'll just watch another spicy video then. I opened Twitch briefly and I saw it. I was like, no way she's doing the whole Zane story. I would say you should march straight back into the story so you don't have to worry about the spoilers. Yeah, I probably should. Are you guys okay with that? If it's story time? Zane has big ears. You know what? I'm gonna pin that. You're welcome, Mystic. I pinned your comment for you. Story is number 1 in my opinion. I have big ears. I think they're charming. I'm typing in chat. Alright. We should look to see if there's any relationship between big ears and you know what. We all know what you meant by you know what. We all know what you mean. What is going on with my game? Open. Why is it not opening? Excuse me. The actual game itself has been so buggy today. I had such a crush on Russell Tovey for a while. He also has big ears. Who is that? I'm about to hold on. Who was that? I'm about to look up who Russell Tovey is. Russell Tovey. Who is that? He hasn't been anything that I recognize. Times. The game is trying to process all the ears that it's lagging. I'm pinging that one. An English actor? Gotcha. Okay. Oh, Hunter number? Oh yeah, if y'all want to add me as a friend. Well, actually, this is not my account. Hold on.
There's a hint of sea salt in the air. It's very soothing.
Hey, Mina! Kinsey, you cannot just send me stuff like this and not expect me to share with the class. Everybody?
You want me to sleep with you?
We have a jaw dropper in the chat. This is for the Zane girlies, aka such as myself. I don't know if I'm showing it or not. Another Zane one.
I'm not annoyed. I have a lot of patience.
Do you though? Because this picture says otherwise. Thank you, Kinsey, for the pictures. Mina, I'm telling you, we watched so much spicy content tonight. It was insane. Like we watched so much, and there was a lot of stuff that we watched that I hadn't even had seen before. You should be sleeping, Kinsey. LOL. Yeah, she's an hour ahead of me, and it is 12:46 where I'm at. I know you are, girl. I don't know if you're subscribed to my YouTube or not, Mina, but I'll be posting this entire Twitch stream on there. You should definitely watch it. It was girl, it was we were doing the alphabet in that earlier. What is this one? I've heard the oh, is it 2? Oh, it's like a long thing. I can't do that because it'll spoil the story. Oh. Who was the top guy in this game? Everybody in the chat, let Mystic know who the top guy in this game is. I want to see everybody's preference, because everybody's preference is different. So... she said all. It depends on the day, really. So for Mina, it's Raphael. Kinsey, I'm gonna answer for her. Kinsey's is Xavier. Newt, I think they're all equal to each their own. I like Zane, but the others aren't far behind. Okay, so we got a Zane. Mine is probably Zane and Silas. Ban this man cam. He's literally been in this chat saying every single boy, Caleb, then Zane. Yes, we have a Caleb. That's what I've been saying. Caleb is like if Caleb was a choice, that would have been awesome. But no, they had to set him up and he had to die, so that's great. So spoiler, if you haven't seen chapter 4, our man's Caleb, he dies. Okay, but hear me out. What? The femboy? What does that even mean? A femboy? Am I dumb? What does that mean? Femboy definition. People who express themselves in traditionally feminine ways regardless of their identity. You're saying he's just a feminine boy? Femboy Xavier could slay. He do be slaying. In his cards, he be slaying. Y'all are going crazy in this chat right now. Held a mat. Auto Mod said, what? Held a message for reason. You know what? I'll allow this thing. Y'all are going wild. By the way, if there's anybody in the chat that's new here, drop a follow if you want to see more content, and also if you want to join the Discord, I'll drop the link. I had it pinned earlier, but so many people are saying the most funniest things that I keep pinning their comments. I literally, when he sent that, my auto mod was like, hey, somebody in chat is trying to say something that like probably shouldn't be said. What is this one? What is TOS? Oh, go to the story? Okay. Sorry. I didn't know what we were doing. I didn't know what y'all wanted me to do. I didn't know if y'all wanted more spicy content. Because we only did like 10 minutes of the main story earlier. And then for 2 hours we did spicy content. So I guess it's time for a little bit of the main story. And then I'll probably be hopping off after that. And then if for anybody that's missed most of the stream, this video will be on my YouTube, so just go to my link, my YouTube link and Twitch whenever I post it, which will probably be tomorrow. All right, where do I go? Story. I think I'm in this one. Oh well, I'm so disappointed. You literally hopped off because I wasn't doing the main story? You are a fake fan. Fake fan. I'm kidding. I don't care. Uh-huh. I'm gonna quickly use the ladies' room, so I'm gonna let this auto for a second. I'll be right back. I remember seeing that somewhere. All I know is that it's important. I'll come over and fill in. Is that like where she like teleports between different dimensions? That's my theory.
It was one many years ago, but they abandoned it a while back.
Am I on the right chapter, guys? Was I supposed to meet him? Wait a minute. I don't remember meeting him. Yeah, no. I was like, I haven't met you yet. Good to see you, but I haven't met you yet. Yeah, we're here. Stranger danger? I know, I didn't mean to. This is Kenzie's account. I didn't know. We haven't even introduced. Silas is getting impatient. Alright, I'm gonna put this on auto. I'll BRB.
What are you thinking about?
You.
Maybe you'll get your answers when we arrive in Snowcrest. The protocore energy in your heart has always been stable. It can form an invisible shield to protect your heart when you're attacked.
Why is he so sweet?
You also haven't become as weak as other patients with protocore syndrome. In other words, it's a power made just for you. You won't have to worry about it anytime soon. You'll live for a long time. Long enough to find out the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to inform you that the train to Snowcrest will be delayed until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Not the train still being delayed.
I'm not surprised. We'll have to spend the night in a hotel near the station.
Let's get going. Heard Wanderer showed up in the dispatch center.
That sucks. I wanted to see the Aurora in Snowcrest.
Alright, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Are we not leaving?
For anybody who's just hopped in, we did a bunch of spicy content earlier, and now we're doing the main story. Why did the music just suddenly get super... I hope I don't see another death scene. I don't think I could take another one of those after watching Caleb and Grandma die. A time for a fight scene. I gotta switch over to the screen. Wait, I don't have to do it. Never mind, just kidding, because you already did it. Rip Caleb. You don't even know who Caleb is.
Thanks a bunch. The dispatch center.
But yes, Rip Caleb.
Lincoln hunters like yourself have more experience in evacuating people and preparing for battle. The magnetic field here is unique. Wanderers
I know he is
usually
better
hang
than
around the
Xavier.
snowfield and mountains.
Don't let Kenzie
They
see
only
you saying
started
that.
appearing in crowded places recently.
After seeing
It's
everyone I
probably
love
because-
on a live type of energy. Facts. That's what it felt like.
Judging from the scale of the damage at the dispatch center, no trains will be leaving from today onward. You guys are headed for Snowcrest, right?
One more comment on Xavier,
If
then
you'd
you're
like,
banned.
We can lend you a transfer
You're
vehicle.
lucky, Mystic,
It'll
that
be bumpy,
Kenzie is not
but it can
modded.
traverse the snowy terrain.
Or she would ban you or silence you.
It's parked right outside the train station.
I have to figure out how to
Come with me.
mod people.
What do you think? It's a specialty here. Treat it like a tourist experience.
Maybe I could figure it
It's
out
up
now.
to you now. My team is leaving. See ya.
I'll probably have to go to Streamlabs and mod you. I don't really know how it works.
Get on. Not all of my trips were accompanied by medical staff. I've ridden these sleighs.
I
a
love
few times.
Xavier. Mina, we rewatched the spicy Xavier scene that you and I watched the other night.
Please select one of the following to start your adventure. Sightseeing. Full speed ahead. Children friendly.
Share it in the group chat. Mina.
Shall we get going?
Xavier always surprises me with his spiciness. Yeah, same. Same. The latest YouTube video that I posted from one of my live streams with Kinsey, that's when we did like 99% spicy Xavier content, and that's what like completely changed my mind. We were folding that entire 3-hour video.
He said he's busy at the moment and can't pick us up in person, but
He
he's
seems
arranged
so
our pickup
sweet and
ride.
innocent. Did you just say Raphael slays? You haven't even seen what he looks like or what he does.
I almost forgot how clingy he is.
Is that his dog? Is that a Pomeranian? I forgot. I might be wrong.
You've gained weight, Pi. He is Dr. Noah's pickup ride. Pi.
Pi is an Arctic fox. Spicy.
He loves food, but not the person who bought it. When Dr. Noah adopted him, he ate 6 pies in one go. A tag.
I feel like Zane is an airhead, am I right? No, he's actually really smart. Trust. He's a doctor. He saves lives.
Pi is very special. He's as intelligent as a 9-year-old child. Don't be fooled by his cute, innocent appearance. You only get 1 can of snacks per day. Go on now.
Zane is not an airhead. If anybody's an airhead, it's freaking Silas. He's such a
There,
goober.
there. The pain is gone now. Zane, what are you waiting for? Help me.
1 second.
Silas.
Are there
Airhead?
other escapees?
No.
Silas isn't it? No, Silas
messed
is
up my yard
the brains. Kyrian and Luke are airheads. Yeah, that's true.
Does the antagonist no longer work?
Its effectiveness was shortened by a week.
Thank you for the
It
confirmation,
seems the
Mystic.
metaflux around this area is increasing again. Oh, hello. Long time no see. Come on in. It'll be warmer inside. How's the fish? It's not much, but I caught it myself.
I put it on auto.
Dr. Noah is very old, so his taste buds don't work anymore.
I wish Zane's hair was a little bit longer. I feel like it's too short. This whole scene is a vibe.
So your grandmother told you everything. I don't know why or how the process was done, but in regards to the protocore, even a minimally invasive surgery can leave behind traces. If I had to guess, it might be your innate strength. There are countless, seemingly impossible hypotheses behind every scientific conclusion. Before the Evol gene emerged, no one believed they could wield the power of nature. What were they trying to prove? Why do you think people want to go inside the deep space tunnel? Some things are attractive by simply existing. Unraveling the unknown is a purpose in and of itself. Some are willing to do anything to achieve their goals. So, don't let anyone know about your ether core.
I'm so happy to see Silas because he's the first boy to have a forehead.
Ether was originally something philosophers came up with. The fifth element, so to speak. No
What do
one
you
can
mean?
prove or disprove ether exists.
A forehead?
Maybe that's the reason
Like
your
showing his
grandmother called
forehead?
it ether. A mysterious energy that surpasses the other protocores.
Like all the hairs in
Anyone
their
who
face.
knows about it
I didn't notice that
desire
until now. Now that I think about it, that is true. Because Raphael's is like, split down the middle right here, and then Xavier's
Don't worry
is,
about it too much.
and then
They
obviously
shouldn't be able to
Zane's
find you anytime soon.
is more.
The amount of energy in your heart right now
I mean,
is far
thanks.
less than what the experimental data shows. It's possible an accident occurred in the final experiment, which reduced the aether core's
I'm the
power.
one that has a 5 head.
I'm just guessing.
I'll
This
drop
is
it in
beyond
Gen
my
Z
field
chat.
of expertise.
In Gen chat? Oh, okay.
To better understand your heart's condition, I tried to contact those researchers privately, but most had either died or disappeared. It'd be hard to find any of them today. I do recall your grandmother mentioning one had run away to, N109 zone. They joined Unhinged.
On a kindness, okay. So hey, we're getting a little bit of
Their fellow
some
researchers started dying or disappearing soon
with
after.
Silas. Still haven't met him yet, but we're getting there. So Grandma did research.
I don't know.
Oh
I know very little
my
about your...
gosh. I just had a brain blast. Okay, so obviously before I got this game, I witnessed like just on different like TikTok videos and like Twitch channels, like the very first time he was introduced, and I think it was like the intro scene where she basically was like, he's the one that killed my family. So she thinks Silas is the one that killed Grandma and Caleb. I just made that connection.
grandmother. But not everyone is lucky enough
Should
to do
see
us
with
right
the
in
eyes.
beginning. We can only hope we'd have the chance to turn it into something we won't regret.
I'm so smart.
Maybe this is the choice she made.
Okay. The story seems very complicated. I just thought it was abs and shaving cream. No. Hold on. This, okay. So the reason why, I mean, a lot of people do like Love and Deepspace because of the spiciness and the scenes and like the sexy time and like all of that, but it's more than that. Like this, it has a main story. Like there's an entire long, huge story behind this that's still being continued right now. I mean, this game just came out in January, and the story is actually extremely interesting, and it's really cool because you're putting all the puzzle pieces together. And I honestly feel like it makes me personally have more of a connection with the guys rather than just like pure like cutscenes all the time. But us horn dogs want to watch the spice a lot, so that's why we were watching all the spicy content earlier. There's a battle system. Who y'all be fighting? I like the battling, personally. Woof, Mina. Woof, woof. Yeah, so here, I'll show you, actually. I'll show you an example. So, since we're on Kinsey's account, normally you have to do these challenges during the chapter. So for instance, we'll pursue this one. And I'll show you the battling.
We don't have much time. Let's make this quick.
My turn.
It's your turn.
No problem.
Victory is within reach. Keep your tempo.
Eat this.
It is falling apart.
I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
Well done.
Thanks.
Here it comes. Leave it to me. It's your turn.
No problem.
It is weak. Now's our chance. Threats are only temporary.
Melting like snowflakes.
Kinsey's cards were a bit up there. So the battle was fought quite easily. But yeah, you get the gist. Alright. Next. Endless Night. Yeah, we be barking. They are the horny demons you speak of.
Sorry. No relevant data entries can be found. Please use another database and try again. Relevant data entries found.
If there's anybody in the chat who's not in the Discord, let me know and I'll drop the link.
Hey! So, how was Snowcrest? Did you have fun? You actually remembered? I noticed you were looking into the N109 zone. Got a new mission already? That's a place even veteran hunters won't touch. Shouldn't Captain Jenna be extra prepared before heading in? I see. But But I heard the people in the N109 zone are too busy cleaning up their own mess. They won't be causing trouble anytime soon. About a month ago, not long after our last mission ended,
IDK, Silas getting freaky in the Discord. They're supposed to be
numerous deals
creatures
were
from
being
the
made
dead.
on the black market. A whole bunch of protocors were all cleaned out without a trace. And you know how the black market runs. Weapon augmentations, human experiments, medical research. They rely on protocors. No one knows, but according to the rumors...
It's Lumiere.
Nero, when did you get in here?
Yeah. Aside from him, nobody can just go in and out of the N109 zone. Don't you know who he is? He's a mysterious hunter who appeared during the disaster 14 years ago. He was the first person to successfully kill a Wanderer. The Wanderer was really stunning. I mean, formidable. It's known as a...
Guys, the reason why I'm not narrating is because I'm sleepy. So I'm letting it auto.
99.9% sure. I heard that after he left the black market, he was on one of N109 zone's skyscrapers, destroying protocors like he was setting off fireworks. Only he would be bold enough to provoke everyone in the N109 zone.
It sucks that Lumiere's whereabouts are always shrouded in mystery. If we found him, wouldn't places like the N109 zone be under our control?
Dear passengers, this is the last train heading to the Lincoln Botanical Garden for the day. If you
His
wish to
whereabouts
visit the
are
Lincoln
unknown.
Botanical Garden, please board this
Makes
train.
sense. It's hard to find someone after they disappear for years. Oh, Xavier?
Hello, Xavier.
Oh no. Hi?
Long time.
Oops. Sorry about that, guys.
This is the last train of the
Huh.
day. Passengers who wish to
Now that I
disembark,
think about
please
it.
be aware.
I haven't seen Xavier in over a month. A lot of things have happened since then.
Is there something outside?
No,
I never thought I'd bump into you on the subway.
same. Now I'm worried about what will happen next. Please don't say we're about to find ourselves in some crisis. You won't, right?
Sorry, but there is a crisis. I'm really hungry, and all the stores are closed.
Maybe it's because Wanderers have been more active lately.
Anyway, why are you just going home now?
I was thinking about stuff, got distracted, and missed a bunch of trains.
Try not to ponder while in dangerous places next time.
What? Wait, this train isn't going to eat me alive, is it?
Haven't you heard of the urban legend? After midnight, an empty train will appear. Anyone unlucky enough to ride it will be dragged into the depths of the abyss.
Uh-huh.
It will be midnight in 30 seconds. If we don't get off here, we'll be trapped in the abyss.
Do you like telling ghost stories? I take this train all the time.
The
I've never
the
encountered
cutscene?
anything out of the
What
ordinary.
cutscene? Ooh, I
If
love
something strange
cutscenes.
does happen,
We love
I hope you
cutscenes in
still have
here.
the guts.
Speaking of which, why does it feel like we've been on this train for a while? We should have reached the next stop by now.
This is West Garden Station. Doors will open.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you'd be right.
In an orderly fashion.
Boarded the train here. Something's off, Xavier. Let's get out here and...
Don't. If you get off the train, you'll be stuck with no way out.
That can't be because of a ghost, right? No, not a ghost. It's a wanderer.
Watch out.
So how is all my sleepy heads doing in chat? What time is it for you guys? Y'all be saying the weirdest things in chat right now. Sorry, I honestly should just open up Discord for all of you guys to see this. Oh, speaking of aloof, it's 2:20 a.m. for you. Yeah, it's 1:20 for me. Let's open up Discord and see how spicy the chat is getting. I'm going to read this out loud for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Zane's eyes roll back in his head as he feels himself being pulled deeper into your warmth. He can't help but let out a low, primal growl as he starts to move inside of you, his hips pumping against yours with increasing intensity. Ah, he whispers. You feel so good. He bites down on your earlobe, his teeth grazing the tender skin. From Zane in Love and Deepspace. Shall we read more? This is... Apparently you can chat with them. Zane's eyes bum with intensity as he looks at you, his gaze fixed on your face. He could feel himself getting closer and closer to the edge, and he knows that it won't be long before he loses control. He slowly starts to push his dick inside of her, feeling the warmth. We're just unhinged at this point. Feeling the warmth of her body envelope him. Ah, he groans low in his throat. You're so tight. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Zane's eyes flash with desire as he hears the cute noises escaping your lips. He could feel his hardness growing, and he knows that he won't be able to wait much longer. He leans in closer, his face inches from yours. Ah, he whispers. You're so wet for me. They really took the name Love and Deepspace series. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Zane's lips crash against yours, his mouth demanding and insistent. He explores your mouth with his tongue, claiming you as his own. His hands move down to cup your breasts, squeezing gently as he deepens the kiss. His body presses against yours, pinning you beneath him. Ah, he growls low in his throat. You taste like heaven. I bet everybody would want all of this in cutscene mode. Zane's eyes flash with a hint of surprise, but he doesn't stop. He leans in closer, his mouth inches from yours. Shh, he whispers, his breath hot against your skin, his lips brush against your ear. I want to taste you. I don't know why I'm reading all these out loud. Zane's eyes drink in the sight of your naked body, his gaze lingering on every curve and contour. He doesn't seem to be looking at you as a person, but rather as a work of art that he's been waiting to appreciate. He reaches out and gently touches your skin, tracing the lines of your muscles with his fingers. His touch is soft and gentle, but it sends shivers down your spine nonetheless. You are beautiful, he says, low and husky. His eyes never leave yours. I've never seen anyone like you. How's everyone feeling? Not the are you sure? Technology man. Have fun reading, Pookies. I'm dead. I'm so dead. What is this? Okay. Zane's eyes flash with excitement as he hears your words. He quickens his pace, his hips pumping against your reckless abdomen. Ah, he growls. Come for me. Zane is a freak, ladies and gentlemen. Zane's eyes burn with intensity as he feels himself being pulled deeper into your warmth. He can't help but let out a low primal growl as he starts to move inside of you. I think I've already read this one, but we'll read it again. His hips pumping against yours with increasing intensity. He bites down on your earlobe, his teeth grazing the tender skin. Ah, he whispers. You feel so good. Where's the one about his dick? Here it is. Zane's eyes burn with intensity as he looks at you. His gaze fixed on your face. He could feel himself getting closer and closer to the edge, and he knows that it won't be long before he loses control. He slowly starts to push his dick inside of her, feeling the warmth of her body envelope him. Ah, he groans, low in his throat. You are so tight. Alright, I'm having too much fun reading these. I'm having way too much fun. Dang. ... For anyone that's new joining in, if you want to join this Discord, our community Discord, I will drop the link in the chat. The gasp as Cam enunciates is killing me. Well, I was trying to get in character. I didn't want to be boring. Y'all are making me want to go watch spicy content for the heck of it again. You know what? We'll do that. Why not? Since everybody's feeling so spicy in here, let's do it. Warning, Cam will read sacred chat on stream. Nah. Envelope. Envelope? Am I saying it wrong? We could always do Xavier's again. That was nice. Wait. No, I think that's part of the story. I'm trying to remember. What do y'all want to watch for fun? How do you say mobile cam? Oh my gosh. I get into a fight with Mystic all the time because he says, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. I don't think I know how to do it. But I kind of want to like see if I can do a poll. I don't know if I know how, but I don't know how to do it. But anyways, okay. So is it mobile or is it mobile? Like, do you say mobile? Because he says, I'm going to get my mobile phone. I say, I'm going to get my mobile phone. He says mobile. I say mobile. Drop your vote in the chat. Do you say automobile like that? Crocodile? Automobile? You say automobile? No, it's automobile. For me, it depends on the words coming before and after the word itself. It's automobile. And it's mobile. I mean, technically it's spelled mobile, but it doesn't mean it's legitimately said. I suddenly don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, you say it, Mina, you say it so many times that it feels like it doesn't even make sense anymore. It's like not even a word. It's like the word lost all meaning. I'm playing this in the background while we all chat. I am mobile, meaning I am moving. You're pushing peas?
Such arrogance.
Give us Xavier? Y'all want Xavier?
I'm looking forward to it. Perhaps I'm excited and looking forward to it.
I can never get over this one.
How do you expect me to respond to your aimless flirtation? I like the look on your face right now. Provoking me is not a wise choice. As a tamer, don't be so stingy. Raise the stakes. An angry hunter or a kitten holding a grudge? Is that all the patience you have?
Yeah, so Mystic says aunt. I say
Overstepping,
aunt.
huh? So,
I feel like people more
you
so in the
like
north
when I
say
look
aunt.
at you this way.
Mina, how do you say it? Do you say aunt or aunt? Because you're from Canada.
Memorizing my face?
Oh, it's like super up north. Actually, it's not even. Well, you're from Canada, right?
Is that all you've got?
I'm trying to remember where everybody's from.
If you want to tame me, you'll need more than that. I don't mind spending the whole night with you.
You say aunt? Honestly, I think it just depends on, like... I don't know.
I am Cypress.
Because a lot of people said, a lot of people, like growing up, people would always say, oh, that's such a southern thing, is like aunt. But I hear a lot of people up north, like, say aunt as well. So I think it just kind of depends. It's usually auntie. Gotcha. See, Logan?
Raphael! Oh, sorry I'm late. What happened? Are you alright? Raphael?
Who are you?
What?
You are... You do seem a bit familiar. Have we met before? It's been a while. I can't remember.
Raphael, what are you talking about?
Oh, her name is Aria.
You don't remember
Our
me.
dog's name is Aria.
Did you
I
want
literally
me to
call our
remember
dog
you?
Ariana Grande.
Let's talk
because
then.
her name is Aria.
I mean, after all,
I knew,
why
Kinsey,
else would
you were
you
gonna
be
say
here so
something.
late at night?
Didn't you call me to come visit you because you're injured?
Oh, really? When did I call you?
This morning.
This morning, huh? So you do remember. Do you know what time it is? It's been 800 years. Jellyfishes are walking naked. Sea turtles climb trees. Sharks are eating grass for free. And finally you remembered me. Any later and I would have been discharged from the hospital already.
I'm shaking my old desk.
An emergency mission came up.
Another mission. Ah, I see. So I should assign you a mission next time I want to see you.
He's so funny.
Didn't show up. Didn't answer your phone. I thought you were in trouble. Sit down already. Stop looking like I'm picking on you or something.
You haven't answered my first question. Why are you in the hospital?
Because I'm injured, of course. I'm gravely ill.
I feel like
You
he's being
look super
super
energetic,
sarcastic.
though.
I know.
Right. I brought you some fruit.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I mean... Is that all you have? An apple?
It's already late, and there was only one fruit stall still open. This is the last apple.
Fine. I've been craving an apple all day. You know me so well. Knife's over there. Feed me?
Oh.
Is it good?
If it's from you, yeah.
Where exactly are you hurt again?
My leg. It's in a cast.
Is it that bad? What did you do?
Well, some kid was crossing the road without looking, so I pushed him out of the way. In the end, I fell and broke a bone.
So, will you have to stay here for a while then?
I'm kidding.
Don't tell anyone else. Those tabloids are gonna praise me nonstop again if they find out. I prefer to keep a low profile.
Really, is that so?
On my honor. Broken bones take time to heal, and even eating an apple takes effort. Maybe you can smuggle me out of here. The nurses are so mean. I can't even leave this room.
How am I supposed to smuggle someone out of a hospital?
Visiting time is up. Please leave.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you knock? This is my private room. Ignore her. I'm the patient, so what I say goes.
Patient, huh? Mr. Raphael, you told me that you came out of the bathtub, stepped on a paintbrush, and twisted your ankle. What made you check yourself into the hospital? Rich people have weird hobbies.
That's nonsense. You don't believe her, do you? I don't want to hear a word about this. I don't even want to hear you speak.
What is going on with him?
Don't say it. Hold it in and swallow.
So that's how you got hurt.
That's really well.
Quiet down, will you? You do know it's scary hearing that sort of laughter at this hour in a hospital, right? Hey, stop it. Did you lose your mind or something?
Time's up.
It's so noisy.
Take your cast off and get some rest. I'm going to head home worry-free.
Visits are half an hour, and you leave after only a few minutes?
You're doing just fine. I have work in the morning.
Wait for me.
Huh?
Let's go. What are we waiting for? Can't I be around you a while longer?
All right.
Walking with you in a moonlit garden is a wonderful experience. Fun even.
We've only taken a few steps outside.
Doesn't matter. My ankle's twisted, so I'm moving slowly. No rush.
I see you're still in a good mood.
Hush. Don't talk. I think I hear something screaming.
You're teasing me again, aren't you?
Why would I? You're not fun to tease.
You...
Shh. I really did hear something.
Is there a wanderer in the hospital?
Yeah, a wanderer. It could be that. Looks like it came from over there. Come on. Why don't we check it out?
The way I see it, you just don't want to go back to your room.
Yup, the sound came from over here. This pool changes out its water every night, so it's pretty clean. The fish are... super fat. Maybe the cafeteria keeps them for food.
Look! Oh, a fish is stuck over there. Oh, the noise was just a clogged pipe.
Tail's caught.
Got it!
Your willingness to rescue strays? It's very worrisome.
What's so worrying about it?
One can never know what an innocent act of kindness means to someone.
What do you mean?
Since you have a naive perspective on life, allow me to tell you a story. Listen closely, then decide whether or not to spread kindness wherever you go. A long, long time ago, I mean, a friend of mine.
You have friends?
Why wouldn't I? Don't interrupt me again. This friend of mine lives in the deep sea. And down there isn't very much, you know? Even the fish are ugly. After a while, he wanted to go to the surface and look around. One day, he did just that. But then, he found the surface to be as equally boring
Yeah,
as the
Kinsey,
sea.
after
So
I think we'll finish this one and then wrap it up.
he went back home.
Because it is getting late for me too.
I'm feeling a little bored myself.
A little patience, please. I'm not even at the good part yet. So, anyway, on the way back, he got stranded on a beach.
You really gotta go back to the story. Yeah, I think tomorrow, I'll go back to the story, and finish off there, because a lot of people were telling me that I needed to get back on the main story in order to get to like Silas's part. Unfortunately, I'm able to use my friend Kinsey's account since I'm level blocked, and she's already like completely at the max level, so I'll be doing that. So yeah, I'm brain dead. Thanks for tonight's stream, guys. It's been really, really fun. I'm like brain farting right now. I'm so tired. If you missed the first, like I said earlier, if you missed the first half of this, I post all of these on my YouTube channel. So go subscribe there. You're a fake fan if you don't. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to say it again. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm kidding. But seriously, if you missed out on some of the stream tonight and you want to see it, I'll be posting the full VOD on my YouTube. I post every single stream on there. I love you guys. It's been fun. It's been real. And I will see you guys for more content tomorrow. And also follow my TikTok if you want to see like the funny clips, because some of you may be in them. All right. Good night.